Hello everyone and welcome back to Eaveecraft. I'm SuperDave4054. If you're just joining us, I am a moderator here on the Eaveecraft business server. Last episode I discussed talking about finishing off the castle, adding some Mine Factory Reloaded machines, and doing some other things. It's been some time since I've actually recorded a video. I've gotten a lot done since that video, so I apologize if things seem to be pretty advanced up to this point. It actually hasn't been that long. It's probably been about a week, but I recorded the first 4 videos all in the same sitting, so I went ahead and did quite a few stuff. So we'll do some catching up here, and we'll go look at figuring out what's wrong with my digital miner, and we'll get to that here in just a minute. So as far as my skin, I have no idea why I am Steve today. I know Minecraft has been having issues with skins lately, so anyway, I've finished, well, I guess I shouldn't say finished, it's still a work in progress, but the castle, I've done a lot of work to it. Okay, I went ahead and added the, finished off the 4 corners, added that flat top brick area, the A-frame room on the top, and then another tower right there along the side. And I got this staff of traveling, and you see how when I went to that, this box inside here lit up. Well, I've added these travel anchors. I've got one up there, and I've got one in there inside the room, because right now there's no access inside to that room. So I just put a travel anchor in there just for the heck of it. So let's cruise on in there. Watch this. Boom. You don't have to use these travel anchors, but this staff of traveling, if you shift and then right click, it really teleports you ahead. And it even teleports you through walls, so it's pretty cool. Let's see here. Actually, I thought I had left this open for that tower. I didn't think I finished it off. I am on the right side, I believe. Oh my goodness. It traveled straight through. Oh, probably because I was... Oh yeah. Okay, so this is inside of that tower, that lone tower. I'm actually going to cut away this stuff here, the roof, if you will. Oh, I don't think I wanted to do that. Oh, I am collecting those. Okay. Wow. I'd been watching. I watched the last episode and I realized how glitchy and how laggy my recordings are. I'm not quite sure how to fix that, but I've got most of my visual settings turned down to as low as I can get it to go without reducing the quality of my render distance. I think it might just be the recording program that I use. It's causing a lot of memory usage. So I'm going to try to adjust that here in the next couple days and see what I can come up with. Alright, so as far as up here goes, where my harvesters were at, as you can see, I've switched over from spruce to jungle. I did add fertilizers to the end of the rows so that we could really start producing some trees. That wind generator that I had up here wasn't charging the energy cube that I had power the harvesters good enough, so I added a tesseract to teleport power, and I've got a couple industrial apiaries doing some bees also. So I was able to purchase some ender bees, which is kind of nice because these mysterious combs, they produce pulsating propolis, which then I can craft into something else, which I'll show you downstairs, which then I can use a carpenter to make ender pearls. So that's kind of nice, because I need the ender pearls for these personal anchors. However, I'm not keeping up on these apiaries enough to gather the propolis to make the ender pearls fast enough. It actually takes 5 of those pulsating propolis. Oh, see, I'm too close to the sludge boilers. I don't obtain enough pulsating propolis to make what needs to be made in the carpenter for the ender pearls. So I'm not quite sure if I'm getting to these fast enough or not. I don't believe I am, but oh, that one's done. Okay. And I've added a wheat farm, and then I realized that my composter is not keeping up with the fertilizer's needs. Let's see, do we have fertilizer in here? Nope. The fertilizer is being brought up here by way of my ME system. Let me get up here and show you. I have ME cables run up to here, and I'm basically bringing it through the ME system as the fertilizer is being made in the composter up to the fertilizers from Mine Factory Reloaded to fertilize all the plants so that they can be harvested. Whoa, sorry about that. So I've got 2 tree farms, a jungle tree, which really produces a lot of wood, oak tree farm still, and then a wheat farm. And we'll travel back down into the workshop, so to speak, to show you some of the changes I've made there. I did home set a different home. I will show you that here in a little bit. So this is currently home 2 right now. So let me stand back here and show you everything. I have actually done a lot over the last week or 2. I've expanded the big reactor over here. I added another 4 fuel rods because I was starting to run out of power, so I had to expand that. I had enough of these oreberry bushes to set up a harvesting operation here, so I'm harvesting tin, iron, essence, and copper or 2 somewhere over there. I think there's a gold one over there too, but I'm not sure. Let's see, I'll run across here and get hurt. Yeah, I got a couple gold ones, a copper one. I had some aluminum ones, which I went ahead and sold off. So I did add apiarist chest. I found some infernal bees. I tried making an infernal queen work. I wasn't able to, but I've actually done a lot of research since then, so I can probably add that to my bee stuff outside. And if you look on the mini map here, let's see, let me point in the right direction. That direction I'm pointing in all the way to the back of my newly expanded property is 5 yellow boxes. That's those are actually more of the Gen Industry apiaries. Oops, wrong button. Alright, I did add some carpenters here. I am currently bringing all of my I'm bringing in jungle wood, and it is being cooked into charcoal here, as you can see, and I'm creating charcoal here, which then I can use to sell in the sell chest to make some money. In here I was making crates out of jungle wood because I was getting so much jungle wood it would just keep making crates and crates and crates. It was crates for days. In here I'm creating wheat, and in here I'm using this pulsating mesh to make ender pearls. And that's what you get from these pulsating propolis. This is a centrifuge It is from the forestry mod, and what you use that for is to basically centrifuge out the combs and stuff that you receive from the bee homes. Let's see, what's the problem here? Centrifuging. A bit of a lag problem here. Not quite sure what the problem is, but somebody's having problems with ore processing apparently too. Currently storing lots of power. It is actually able to keep up with my digital miner that I'm actually using in the nether right now, because nether ores they produce a lot. So if you can mine in the nether without getting killed, because it's pretty dangerous there, you're better off doing that than mining in the overworld. But like I said, you got that extra added danger effect. However, the problem I'm having is that it's mining tainted soil only. I have it set to mine ores, but as you can see, I've got three ores. I don't quite understand why that is. So I actually crafted this advanced factory, which is what I was going to use to smelt down the nether ores into usable ore blocks, and then it was basically just going to go through the rest of these factories that I have set up here to process. I don't quite understand why this isn't working. Alright, enough of that. So I take the pulsating propolis out of that, which is what comes from the mysterious combs, and I've been bringing it over here to this crafting station and making this pulsating mesh, which then I can use, like I said before in that carpenter, to make ender pearls, which is what it's doing. So if I just pop this in here, and it takes 5 of those to make ender pearls, and it's getting shipped off into my ME system. I had this here set up to process yellowite ore into yellorium for my big reactor. I'm not quite sure how much I have that left. I apologize, everyone, for the lag and glitchiness issues here. We'll get it figured out. I don't know if it's the server that's causing it or if it's my system. So I was going to show you what I had in the chest, but I'm having all the crated stuff brought into my chest so I can sell it, and as you can see, I just made $13,788. Awesome. Alright, let's go up here, take a look at some of the changes that I've made up here. I added some more lighting in here because those glowstone lamps up there were not exactly lighting up the area, so I added this black wool and a little crossbar stuff with some fence to hold some torches. And then I added my animals to the pen, to the lower areas of this, and they're basically over the sewers, and that sewer's collecting the the excrement, if you will, and piping it into that tank that you saw down there, which I'll show you here in just a second. I have cows over in that corner, and I have sheep in that corner, and the sheep are also producing for me wool, because I have a rancher on the opposite wall over there. You can see it in between those two sheep's butts. Oops. So it's producing sewage and wool for me, and then that I don't have anything but a sewer in there for the cows. But what I do need help with, if anybody that watches this video, if you can figure out why my pigs are dying. I've been unable to figure this out. I donated money for spawn eggs for these animals so I could do this, and now I have pigs. They have less health. Somebody suggested to put milk in there, which I did. I've got a block of dirt tore out of there, and I put some milk in there. Hopefully that will help them. Not sure. So far I'm not sold on that. Alright. My lag issues is causing me to not fly for some reason, unless I look up. Alright, so up here I really don't have anything as of yet. I will get some stuff going. Probably some furniture from Eaveecraft to make it look cool. And again, like the staff of traveling, I can travel between these 2 points if I need to. I'm thinking I might, the travel anchor and the staff of traveling are from the Ender.io mod. I might put another travel anchor down into the workshop downstairs to go back and forth so I don't have to keep entering commands to go. I did make my own nether portal. I didn't have to, but fly over these here so I don't get hurt. Made my own nether portal down here so that I can get access to my digital miner, which I have set up in the nether. And it's actually, let me try this. Let me go render distance all the way down. That seemed to work a little bit better. Right up in here, I have my digital miner set up. Oop. So this is what another thing I could use some help on if anybody wants to leave me a comment. Currently have this. I'll reset this. The config on this is set up to mine ores. Okay, there's the keyword for ore. So anything that has the word ore in it, it should mine it. Nether stuff too is in here. Okay. I also have it set to mine glowstone for me if it finds it within those areas. So I hit start, and if I shut off auto eject, you'll see that I've been getting a ton of tainted soil. I don't understand it. I'm not quite sure what tainted soil has anything to do with ores. But if you know what a solution is to that, please let me know. Alright. Now, back to the home set thing I was telling you guys about. We'll go to my home set 1, essentially, is what it is. But if you played with me on the previous map, you'll know that I built a church up on a hill, and it was kind of off on the edge of Arrow City. I'm doing that again. So I had to have a way to get back and forth from here because it was pretty far away from my home. Let's increase this render distance real quick so you can see what's going on. So I started the building of this, still working on it, still a work in progress. And I have built a nice, cool pathway down the side of the mountain and through the mountain. I have to get rid of these head bunkers here, and then down to the bottom. Now this is the new current edge of Arrow City. It's been expanded, so I'm not quite sure if I can show very much of it. This REI's mini-map is a little wonky when it comes to that. Oh, sorry about that, guys, a lag spike. So, since I'm having issues with glitches and lags and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video right here. It's been long enough. It's been about 20 minutes, so the next video we are going to actually do something instead of show you something. Okay? So stick with us, please. Leave me a comment. If you guys can help me out with any of those issues, I would appreciate it. And we'll continue our playthrough in the next video. Thank you for watching. Later.